However, I've realized that feeling oh my god. I've always felt envious of those who knew who and what they wanted to be in life. Like, for example, the child who has always been passionate about human anatomy and biology and just knew that they wanted to pursue becoming a doctor. Or the wonderful dancer who has studied ballet her whole life and is striving to become a ballerina. And it's not that I don't have any passions. I'd actually argue that I have too many of them, and that's exactly what disables me from choosing. I think the trouble is that society forces young people to choose what they want to do and who they want to be at way too early of an age. At an age where we don't even know who we are, let alone what we want to do and what our true passions are. And because of that, it is terrifying to put yourself in a box and to just label yourself and force yourself to do something that you're not even sure that you truly want to do. What's more, there's this constant pressure to make decisions and to make the right decision the first time, and that's just not how life works. And because of that, we're scared of failure. We're scared of not being successful in what we choose, and that can truly be detrimental to our lives. If you were to ask me what my greatest fear in life is, I would 100% answer that my greatest fear in life is to fail. To fail at my career aspirations, to fail myself, and to ultimately fail at life. I just finished my last year of university, and what I thought would be one of the most liberating and fulfilling moments of my life have actually become one of the most terrifying and unnerving chapters that I've ever experienced. I am terrified of not being able to go back to school in September and not being sure what my life will look like in a year or even in like 3 months. Just not knowing is what paralyzes me and makes me feel like I'm failing myself. And it makes me feel like I'm failing at crafting myself and at becoming the person that I really want to be. And because there's no set path and there's no guidelines that tell you do this and this and that's how you'll succeed, it's really easy to get lost. This can actually be applied to so many things in my life. Like, for example, I've had an idea for a novel that I've been crafting since I was very, very young. And I was always scared of starting it because I always heard authors saying that your first novel is going to be bad and you just have to accept it, and that it's probably going to be unpublishable, and that terrified me because I wanted something that I poured my heart and soul into to be good. However, I've had a realization, and that realization is that fearing failure is actually a much bigger barrier to my life than failure itself. When you're scared to fail, you're scared to grow. You're scared to attain new life experiences because you never know, you might not succeed. And that is actually very detrimental. It's a very detrimental way of thinking, and it's toxic because what it causes you to do is it causes you to stay in one place and to stagnate. And that is never where you want to be. Don't compare yourself to other people, to other people's successes, because that person isn't you. You don't know what that person's going through, and you just need to do what's best for yourself. But I know it's still hard because it means putting your ego aside and realizing that you're not going to be the best, at least not right now. However, that's okay. You don't have to be the best to create things and to do things that are worthwhile. So always keep your head high because you can't stagnate if you keep moving forward. There's a quote by an author called Jeanette Fitch that really resonated with me, and it states that a phoenix must first burn in order to emerge. And I absolutely love that quote because I love Harry Potter and phoenixes are freaking badass, so I want to be a phoenix. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I know that the tone of it is much different than what I filmed previously, but I just wanted to get this off my chest. If you did enjoy it, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.